January 27th, 2022. We're off to a great start this year. I think everybody has woken up and is frantic by now. It's about 7 a.m. I'm recording this, Central Standard Time. I'm sure everyone's gotten these notifications that the ATF is doing a gun grab. And after watching a couple of those, first thing I thought about is, well, how can I defend against this? So I reached out to USCCA, asked them if they had any tips for how I can conduct myself during an interaction with the ATF should the ATF arrive on my doorstep. And that's a possibility. I bought one of those FRT-15 triggers, did a negative review on it, as a lot of you have seen, and then got rid of it. So I don't have it, and I'm sure a lot of people are going to say, I don't have it, and that's fine. I'm not telling you what to do. But as far as legal advice, and I'm not an attorney, but what USCCA told me was to contact my state representatives, state officials, to contact the ATF state branch here in Texas. And I'm reluctant to do that because I think that's just going to tell them who I am and that I did buy one of those. So if I'm on the list, it's just going to bump me up to the top, and that's going to bring unwanted heat. But I was just trying to find some advice that I could share with everybody, because I think everyone is wondering now, well, what can we do? I think contacting your state reps was a decent bit of advice. However, I don't think that helps us now. Those gears turn pretty slowly, but I would recommend, if someone shows up on your doorstep, pull out your phone. Pull out your phone and start recording. The agents might say, hey, you don't have our permission to record us. That's fine. That's when you say, you don't have my permission to be on my property. I mean, they can't force you to turn off your security cameras either. So I would start recording and immediately start live streaming that, because that's going to make them conduct themselves in, hopefully, we would want a more professional manner, because the whole world is watching them. Or it might set them off, it might make them angry, and they're going to try and reach for your phone, tackle you, try and arrest you. They were there for a trigger, now they're taking you to jail. So if it happens to me, I'm going to pull out my phone, I'm going to record the whole thing, going to immediately live stream it, because I want everyone to know what they're doing. It's not right, they shouldn't be doing it, and we need to get this information out to as many people as possible to try and stop this. We need to get these agents' faces. We need to ask them to identify themselves, their names. This is not right. It's unconstitutional. The FRT-15 is not a machine gun. The wide open trigger is not a machine gun. It 100% does not meet the definition of the ATF for a machine gun. So USCCA told me that since there are no actual regulations or laws in place right now, that there's really not a whole lot they can recommend other than contacting your state reps and officials and your state ATF branch. So my biggest recommendation is to record that interaction, unless you're going to behave like a heathen and taunt them or do whatever. But if you're going to represent yourself well on video against these people, then I would do it, because they'll probably act up, and we need to share this information in these encounters with as many people as possible. So good luck to everybody. Sorry, I don't have more to offer you. I thought USCCA was going to be a really good resource, but because there are no official announcements or regulations on this trigger grab, which is also a gun grab, let's be honest about it, they just weren't able to give me much. But I think if there were regulations in place, they would probably have a wealth of knowledge and some really good advice to go on. But I think that's it, guys. Take care, and I hope the best of luck for all of you dealing with these people. It's not right, and we need to somehow put a stop to it, and hopefully sharing encounters, if they actually happen, will do that. It will help spread awareness. All right, thanks, guys.